man, we got a situation here with our boy Elon. Oh, I told you guys it was going to 1256 when everybody was like thinking maybe it would hit 9, and I put it out there and immediately it blew past 900. It went all the way up to the 1222. I was $30 off, and then Elon just hits us with the bamboozle move. He gets up here on Twitter and he plays this pretty smart game actually. He says, look, I know that billionaires are going to be taxed. I don't really have any money except on paper. What do you guys think? Should I pull out 10% so I could pay my fair share of taxes with the current administration, who doesn't like him, by the way? They didn't even invite him over to the White House for the EV summit, which was strange to me, being the founder or godfather of electric vehicles in the United States. So I thought that was strange, but he does this poll and to sell off some of his stock. Now, he owns, I don't know the exact number, but it's over 20%. I think it's like 23%, which is a lot of money, and it's a highly valued company. So 10% is $25 billion. That is basically going to put a lot of downward pressure on the stock. I'm talking about like this thing is going to drop. Okay, so just be ready for that. Meanwhile, his brother Kimball, who's got that plant business that they grow the vertical plants, and he's trying to set that up for Mars. He sold like $100 million. I think it was $108 million, and just the day before this tweet, which was a little suspicious. You know what I'm saying? But so I've seen Elon do this before, and last time he did it, the stock dropped a lot, and then people came in, they bought the dip, and they basically took a little while, and then it kind of came back. And I believe when he sold the $5 billion worth, he said he was going to invest in things like Giga Berlin and just more growth, and that kind of got the investors happy again, and it bounced back. But this is a big one. $25 billion, that is going to definitely affect. I mean, if he sells off that amount of stock, then institutions are going to get nervous and start selling. And believe me, a lot of stops are going to get hit. And I want to go take a look at the charts and see like how low we could actually go, because I mean, it's going to be damaging temporarily. Mind you, it's going to be temporarily damaging. Okay, it's not going to be a forever thing. If you want out, you got to pull the trigger like right at the market open or in pre-market. But let's go take a look. I have a couple levels of support this thing will drop down to most likely. I think that the most likely is going to be this one near the 50. Oh, I'm sorry. The 50 is way down here. Yeah, I could go to this 899.37. This is a pretty interesting one too, because it comes off of this like measure move from the symmetrical triangle that took a long time to build. That's 945.49. It's a pretty steep drop. I mean, 20% is like $240. So that's like $1,000. If you calculate in a little overreaction, this 945.49 might actually hit. Right above it is 954. Right above that is 979, 997. So, I mean, this thing could drop. It could drop pretty hard. It could be anywhere from, I would say, like 1,100 to this, like, well, I think it would go to the 50. It would bounce up to 50. Institutions would support it. So, yeah, I'm thinking like anywhere from $1,100 to $897. And, even if he sells all that, it's definitely that amount's going to drop it. But then there's going to be stops, and then there's going to be a lot of uncertainty with institutions. And if the BlackRocks and the Vanguards and these guys start dumping, this thing could get pretty dirty. And then, what you're going to want to do, and I've seen this a few times in the past, is you basically just let it find its bottom and settle. Like, I don't know if you guys remember when it was crashing really hard, Kathy Woods came in. Well, what a lot of people didn't talk about on YouTube at the time is when she bought that huge amount and it came down and it spiked right back up, the reason that she bought it at that exact spot was actually a technical analysis spot. It was a technical entry. And, that was pretty much the line in the sand. I keep talking about the line in the sand, just like when I was talking about the macros, the Dow and the NASDAQ, that was the line in the sand with the follow through day, if you guys watched that video. So, the line in the sand here, I don't know if it's going to go down by the 50. I think it could go as low as the 50. That's $898.81. That's quite the drop. However, it is really extended from the 50 right now. And when stocks get this extended, it tends to naturally need to come down anyways. Notice how it is starting to curve. So, I mean, from a guy like me that's been a CEO of multiple global companies, I mean, this is like a smart move on his part. It is going to hurt. It's going to sting a little bit. But I know why he's doing it, and there is an opportunity. There is a silver lining for us if we look at the technicals and we let this thing fall. I mean, there's ways to play this. You could short it. You could do puts, like you could buy the bottom and off the bounce. Like you can trim and then your profits and put the profits back in to compound. There's a lot of ways to play this. I probably just let it kind of do its thing and come down, and then maybe add some more. It's kind of high, even at 980 or what 897 is kind of high for me, because my first shares are I don't want anybody to kidnap me or anything, but they're low. So yeah. So get ready for this one. This is coming. What's going to be interesting is to see what he does with the money. I mean, 25 billion is a lot of dough. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you pay your taxes, and then whatever's left. I mean, this is what I know about Elon. I've read both the books, and I'm a Elon fan and Tesla bull. And I mean, Elon's an entrepreneur. Let's face it, right? I mean, is he going to put it in one of his private companies like Boring or Neuralink or SpaceX, or does he have another investment? Like maybe he throws it down on crypto. You know what I mean? Maybe he knows, he looks at he knows historically that November is like really good in crypto. Maybe he throws it down on crypto, which would be sick, because obviously the crypto is going to rally hard. And even if he doesn't do that, and I don't know if he would, but I mean, something I might do. But even if he doesn't do that, guys, crypto, I think, is still going to rally. But I'm just saying, like, what is he going to invest that type of money in? Like, that's a substantial amount of money. Where's it going to go? We have to follow that story. We have to see what he's going to do, because it's not like he's pulling out like a cool 50 mil. Like, this guy is pulling out $25 billion. And there's got to be a reason. He's an entrepreneur. He might have a new idea. He might have something new that he's getting into and wants the investment capital. So we'll have to keep an eye on that. I'm going to do a video on the infrastructure bill. I got some plays. I went through the infrastructure bill, and I have some potential plays that might help everybody in this coming week. So while this one's going down, there's some other ones that are going to be going up. And then, guys, I put the Discord link down in the description. So just go ahead and click that and jump in the Discord. We got the crypto chat, the stocks chat, the Jedi area. You can upgrade to the courses, the one-on-one with me, and then the trade alerts and all that fun stuff. So yeah, appreciate you being here. Please hit the like, hit the subscribe, and let me know what you think. Like, how far is Tesla going to go down? Let me know in the comments how far you think it's going to go down. And welcome to the Wheelhouse.